Couturo had obtained Calibrus, a legendary pair of magic scissors. But before he could start cutting along the dotted line of destiny, he would have to escape the wrath of the tyrannical Moon Bear King. Let us continue our adventure. Lucky Couturo, suckered into stealing a set of sorcerer's scissors by the witch and stirring up a tyrant's rage. Now, all his hopes of escaping the castle were dashed, just as he himself dashed like mad to outrun the soldier grubs who wanted his head. Poor Couturo. His only hopes now were Calibrus and a witch of most questionable character. What cruel tricks would fate play on him next?
You pussy-footing wussy cat! Where were you? I ought to... Fudge! Brownies! It can't be!
Did you forget you sent us off in the first place? Yes, Calibrus chose him.
Finally! Those legendary shears will cut right through the Moon Bear King's lackeys and set the Moon Realm free!
Now, my brave young warrior, why don't you let Granny hold onto those for you?
Right now, you wooden dolt! What was that for? Don't you tell me I'm not your type! Gotcha!
To command Calibrus, you need either a heart as pure as the goddesses, or vicious magic like the Grizz. But all you've got is an attitude.
Oh, nuts!
You keep Calibrus. I know you'll take good care of it for me.
I smell him. That's the pungent stink of a scissor thief.
Oh, General Tiger, sir. How kind of you to drop by to check on Beasley only. Gosh, I just don't know anything about Mississippi, but if I see him, you'll be the first and last to know.
And this egregiously foul odor must be witch stink. You are certain he's not here?
Oh, yes, very certain, your Tagoness. I beg you, bring that scoundrel to justice, or I may not sleep a wink tonight.
Ah, don't worry. My grubs will have this whole castle locked down in no time. After all, we can't have anyone crashing the prison towers and making off with the knight's powers, now can we?
Did you hear that, dear?
Then get your Heidi in gear!
The tiger's tongue had slipped. Whatever powers this knight had, they were clearly important. The castle walls didn't come with stairs. Clinging to the slippery stones instead were giant living vines imbued with dark magic. Snipping, cutting, slicing through the vines with Calibris, Kuturo scrambled up and up. Onward he must climb. As you may have noticed, there was a reason the Moon Witch framed Kuturo for stealing the scissors. The moment she marched him off to the throne room, she had already concocted a plan to take Calibris for herself.
I think you might need a helping paw with this. Do I need to clear the rest of them away too? What are you waiting for? I did all the dirty work.
Despite himself, Kuturo was growing excited. What kind of awesome power could this knight in the towers have anyway?
Hit a tough spot? All right, I'll help. Just don't push your luck. I'm a flying cat, not a sidekick.
Not even the vile vines could still Kuturo's scissors.
We'll have to use these for stairs. Just cut along the seam. Impressive.
To Calibris, not even the steepest tower walls could stop Kuturo. sliced his way through flags, vines, anything he could sink those scissors into. Used his dark powers. The vines were just your ordinary, commonplace garden variety, invasive weeds. Vines cling to anything they can get their festering feelers on, until they cover everything. Sneaky, you say? But aren't we all clinging to something bigger than ourselves? Strangling the life out of it? Not everyone took it sitting down when the Moon Bear King rose to power. Many tried to oust the tyrant and bring back the goddess. One or two of them even survived. But the goddess's mightiest champions all fell, and their powers were locked away in secret, well-guarded places.
Now, where do you suppose the knight's powers are hiding?
Tower-top security was tight. The Weaver patrolled the smoke-ridden sky, swooping and slicing at anything that moved. These towers not only defended the castle walls when the Moon Bear King rebelled against the goddess, but during the ferocious final fight, they also went on the attack. The tyrant later converted the towering spires to a prison, which with abounding imagination he dubbed the Prison Towers. The crushed forces of the Moon Goddess were detained at His Majesty's pleasure to starve, rot, and generally suffer. Only their armor remained to tell their terrible tale. Gorging on the power in its lord's dark seal, the Weaver stretched to preposterous proportions. Puppeteer knew he had to swallow his fear, step forward, and keep his head.
Well, looks like the pawn has become a knight. Why do all your problems seem to come in extra large? Looks like you found a chink in the armor. I bet you can cut through. See? I told you so. Just your luck. Want help? Go on. Twist my tail. Starting to unravel. Leave this to yours truly. Leave this to yours truly. Hurry up and cut those souls free! That's it! Well done!
After the formidable adversary was vanquished, an old and scratched-up shield appeared before Puppeteer. Could this be the power he sought?
Quickly, you fool! He's going to find the Knight's shield! How could he possibly know it was in there? Stop him! If Puppeteer makes off with the shield or the Sun Princess, mark my ground. No! Rip that bit of moonstone right out of your mouth!
When I find that idiot who blabbed about the Knight in front of...
With the help of Calibrus, Kuturo defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kuturo! The souls he freed were homeward bound. Once upon a time, before everything went to rack and ruin, the Moon Realm was ruled by a beautiful goddess. But then, Little Bear, for whom the Moon Goddess had shown nothing but love, stole two of his mistress's precious possessions: the Black Moonstone and a magic pair of scissors known as Calibrus. After declaring himself Moon Bear King, he invaded the goddess's castle, smashed the white moonstone to pieces.
Once upon a time, I once upon a now. This is my moon jeans, so just get to the part where I sound good.
Right, yes, of course, of course. Wasn't everyone so very wowed when the Moon Goddess was obliterated? Wasn't it just great that the impressive Moon Bear King